Okay, so I'm gonna record what's still in Chris and Brittany's beds that they made when they lived here. I got a ton of flowers and a bunch of either jalapenos or rainforest peppers, and just a really nice row of tomatoes looking good. I even pulled some out in the front of the bed. These ones in cages are determinate. And some flowers. That's a pepper. And over here, I actually got a grafted pink Berkeley tie-dye, and Biscuit has got to be in on this. Because she's Biscuit. Meow, 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 meow. She's got to be biscuiting. And then this whole row, just doing really well. And this is even the support Chris had put up, I think. Or at least the N2 post star, or the one in the middle. So I'm still using that. And you can see how well everything's doing in this bed. And then there's another row of peppers behind, all these super lush tomatoes. And jerky little Biscuit. Meow, meow, meow. And the next row, I have more tomatoes and peppers. Shocker. Here's a couple eggplants doing good. Got these itty bitty spoon tomatoes that are starting to make a whole bunch, even though it's still April. So we'll see how those go. But again, just bunches of peppers. There's a Tabasco. Got this decorative mustard that's cute next to this fennel. And then tomatoes going up the other trellis that Chris had left. So I still use that. Meow. Biscuits following everything. There's poppies in here that are going to bloom along with these tomatoes being all cute and stuff. This is just the right before, so we can remember what it looked like. Alright, third bed. Also tomatoes and peppers and stuff, and there's some comfrey. They're doing alright. We actually got atomic grapes right here. It's still early, so that's sweet. A really nice board and some more decorative mustard. And again, poppies all through here that'll bloom and just be cute and decorative. So we'll come back to that. But all these are doing okay. They kind of got hit by a freeze that was sort of late. I put them out early, so it's kind of my fault, but they're coming back. Fourth bed got a lot of nice kale and also peppers and tomatoes that are going to go up this little trellis. Pepper over here. And again, there's poppies around. And they are about to bloom, but not blooming yet. So that'll be pretty. These are doing good little tomatoes. These kale got huge over the winter. This patch isn't doing great. Trying to mulch out the grass with the kale leaves. It'll work eventually. In this row, again, there's a lot of tomatoes going up here. There's some beans. And flowers about to bloom too. Some of these beans died in the freeze. There's a currant tomato back there, a little spoon tomato. Meow, meow, Biscuit, you're such a meow, meow. This bulb Chris actually planted. It comes back every year. I just leave it here. Kind of love it. It's nice. But yeah, just a real nice red. See, there's one of the poppies blooming with the tomatoes. It's trying to do it. Biscuit, you're so loud. Oh, meow, meow. That's a sun gold. It should do all right. Got some peas in there. They got affected by the cold miraculously. I don't know how. They should survive cold. Cute little comfrey blooming. Peppers around the back of this. Now this is mostly shaded, but got a ton of early Berkeley pink tie-dye on here. So yeah, they should make it hopefully before the heat gets here. It's been really nice. And then these plants look good. They just don't have any tomatoes on them yet. And a ton of kale underneath this tree. Got some of the poppies back here blooming. So that'll be nice. Along with, this is arugula. It's almost time to get pulled out. It's pretty though. Some other dying salad crops that are way too late in the season. But it's a poppy and arugula. And then this last bed, it's got the giant kale right there. And a giant red Russian kale underneath this tree with all the pluots on it, and it's blooming. The yellow flower and the poppies are blooming around it, so it's actually cute. And then these poppies back here are blooming in this bed. There were some radishes, some strawberries down there, and just so much stuff. Squash, beans, pole beans, and peas over here on this house, along with tomatoes. These get a little more shade as the season goes on. We'll see how they go. Poppy blooming down there. It's jumping from this underneath this giant kale over here with the pluots. Biscuit. Look at you, Biscuits. There's a bunch of little peppers scattered around everywhere because I started a bunch from seed. Poppies here not blooming. And these ones are. Cilantro is about to bloom everywhere. This is a radish that's going to have some purple flowers. White flowering radish. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I think these are going to be Berkeley tie-dye. They're doing okay. But this has been Chris and Brittany's beds to remember what's in them 2023. No, there's a little bitchy cat around it. Meow, meow, meow. But even back here, there's like a tomato. There's a cucumber, pepper. Another pepper back there hiding next to the cilantro. Just really a lot of stuff. Pull these weeds out. There's a tiny ground cherry that may not survive the Thunderdome-like environment, but it's trying.